Hi, my name is Tracy, and I work for West Virginia University Extension Service Family Nutrition Program. And today we are going to be making grilled vegetable quesadillas. I'm excited to be sharing this healthy recipe with you. It has a lot of flexibility to add whatever vegetables you enjoy, and it's pretty quick too. So before you get started in the kitchen, make sure you always wash your hands as well as any of the produce that you're going to be using. So for this recipe, we are going to need a medium zucchini, a whole cup of diced broccoli. We're going to have 1 green pepper. You can use whatever color pepper you would like. We're going to have grated carrot, 1/3 cup of chopped onion, and then if you'd like salsa or sour cream, guacamole, whatever sides you'd like. We also need cheese and flour tortillas. I like to use whole grain tortillas so that we can have all the iron and fiber found in our whole grains. We're going to warm up our skillet. First, we're going to cook our veggies, then we're going to wipe it out, and we're going to use the same pan to make our quesadillas in. So in a medium skillet, we are going to spray our cooking spray. If you don't have cooking spray, you really only need a little bit of oil in the pan. You can use a paper towel to just kind of wipe it. It just needs to be coated so that the veggies don't stick. Then we're going to add all of our vegetables, and we're going to cook them until they're nice and grilled and golden brown. We do not want them to go so far as they're like mushy. We want them still to have a nice texture to them. Once your vegetables have cooked to about a golden brown, you want to transfer them to a bowl. And I really had to watch these. They kind of quickly went from being raw to nicely charred. That's the fancy word for I may have overcooked a few. Alright, so we're going to try and scrape as much as we can out. We're going to be returning this pan to the oven, to the stove, and just going to wipe it out real quick. Alright, so we've wiped out the skillet. Now we're going to spray it again with our cooking spray. We're going to put one of our tortilla shells down on there, and I'm just kind of pressing it down lightly with my hand. And I like to warm up one side of the shell, and then I'll flip it over so that everything melts nice and quickly. So it only takes a few seconds. I'm gonna flip it over, and now we're going to put 1/3 cup of cheese and 1/2 cup of our delicious veggie mixture. And I find that actually using the measuring cups and not just using my hands for this, I feel like I'm monitoring how much, especially of the cheese, that I'm putting on my quesadilla. I tend to love cheese a lot, and I put too much on there. So then we're going to have our 1/2 cup of vegetables. And this is going to melt nice and fast. Make sure your burner isn't too hot, and I need to get a plate to put this on. So you could pre-cook your veggies and have them ready in the fridge, and then when you go to make a quesadilla, you have them nice and ready, because all we're really doing is melting our cheese. And this has a nice grilled look to it here. My cheese is nice and melty, and there we go. So I could make lots of quesadillas with this recipe, probably 6 to 8 of them, and there it is. Let's cut it in half and see what it looks like. Ooh, it's crunchy and crispy on the outside, and ooey and gooey and cheesy on the inside. I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. It looks and smells delicious. I'm going to put some salsa with mine, and I'm going to go enjoy it. Y'all have a wonderful day.